I fail to see why we had to come out on a night like this in order to meet with Luke Spencer.
What choices did we have? Luke said he had important information and he wanted to meet with us tonight.
Well, his idea of important isn't necessarily mine.
No, Edward, I wish you'd stop complaining. I don't like coming out in this weather any more than you do.
Oh, not true. If he asked you to meet you on a street corner, you'd stand there and wait until he got there.
Edward, you are overestimating my feeling for Luke.
I'd like to think that I do, but I don't.
Oh, maybe that's Luke now.
Well, he's supposed to be here, not on the phone.
Hello?
Alex?
Oh, Luke, where have you been?
Look, I'm at the hospital. I just got your message.
We have been looking all over for you.
Well, I'm sorry. I had to come here and say goodbye to a sick friend, all right? Now, is Edward there with you?
Well, of course Edward is here. We've just been sitting around waiting for you to call.
I'm sorry. I'm on my way to the office right now.
Just a minute. He's on his way over to the office now.
Let me talk to him.
Hold on. Edward wants to speak with you.
No, I'm coming there now. I don't want to talk to him on...
Luke, I'd like to know what's going on here.
Plenty is going on, sir, and I really don't want to discuss it over the phone.
Well, at least tell us what's so important that we had to come out on a night like this to hear it.
I'm sorry about the weather. Mr. Quartermain, I didn't plan that. As to what this is about, think of the one thing that you want more than anything in the whole world. And then think about getting it from me, because I got it for you.
What could he be talking about?
Oh, I don't know. You're the one that just spoke with him.
He says he has the one thing I want most in the world. What could he have meant?
Well, I can't imagine. It obviously couldn't be the Ice Princess, because there was no way we could tell him the truth about that statue.
Well, it's going to be very interesting to hear what he does have to say when he gets here.
Well, let's just hope that nothing happens to him on the way over.
The one thing I want most in the world. Another 10 minutes and I was going to go home.
I'm sorry, sir. I really couldn't get here any sooner.
Sit down. We're anxious to hear about it.
Well, I'm anxious to tell you. In fact, I have such good news, I think we should all have a drink. Let's savor the moment.
Let's not play any games, Luke. Just tell us what you've got.
What I've got is exactly what you asked me to get. Good, huh? Is that what you want? I feel like a Northwest mounted policeman here.
Oh, come on, Luke. What are you talking about?
Alex, what do you mean, what am I talking about? I'm talking about what you hired me to get, the boundary papers. You know, the ones that you said were stolen from you. Huh? What happened? You forget what my impossible mission was?
The boundary papers?
For the Ice Princess diamond mine, Alex. Boundary papers. You remember, the thing you want more than anything in the whole world? Well, here they are, folks. Modified rapture, huh? Take it. Oh, please, take them. Joy unbounded.
Well, I just don't know what to say.
Well, why don't you say thanks and take a look at them, make sure they're the genuine thing, and then give me a raise, break out the champagne, because I did it. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound, I have just saved the Quartermain financial empire. Exactly what you wanted, you got him right there. There's nothing I can't do if I put my mind to it. Now, I have just handed you a dead fish or something. Why aren't you more happy here? What's the matter? Aren't they real? Aren't they genuine?
Now what?
Well, we seem to be hoists by our own petard, don't we?
Yes, you do. All right, now we all know that you have been lying to me. And don't we all know that it's time that the lying stopped?
You're right, Luke. It is time that we told you what the Ice Princess really is.
Well, here we are.
I don't think we dodged enough raindrops, so I think you're a little bit wet.
Let me take that off, and I'll put it over here to dry.
Thank you.
Tell me, what do you think of my dwelling?
Oh, I love it. It's beautiful. Compared to my apartment, it's a palace.
Yeah, well, I think we both acknowledge that that place of yours is only the most temporary of arrangements.
I certainly hope so.
Look, let's sit down and be comfortable. How about a brandy?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, come on, look, it's not fit for man or beast out there. Just a little one.
All right, a little one.
That's what I want to hear.
You've quite a view.
Yeah, I do. Especially at night, when it's clear.
Well, tonight you have a wonderful view of the storm.
The storms bother you.
A little. Electrical storms do.
Well, I think you're pretty safe up here. Drink this.
Thank you.
Now, our next move is to sit on the couch and be comfortable.
All right.
And please, Laura, relax. I'm not going to attack you. At least not without warning.
I wasn't worried about that.
Good. I have very few illusions. I know exactly why you're dating me.
And why is that?
The same reason I'm dating you.
Which is?
We both want information from one another, if we can get it. Right?
You're certainly direct.
Well, why not? Tell me, what information do you want?
Wait a minute. I didn't agree that I was doing anything of the kind. I'm curious.
All right, then, maybe I can assuage your curiosity.
I've never met anyone from Australia before.
Well, now you have. Is that all you want to know?
Oh, why don't you tell me about it?
There's been any one of about 150,000 books written, and I know of at least 4 good movies to go and see.
Okay. Well, I was trying to get to know you a little better. I guess I'm not doing very well.
No, but don't stop. It's sort of fun.
All right. Robert Scorpio. You're an international financier.
You got one right.
How'd you manage that?
Hard work. Looking for opportunities. Taking chances.
And being very tough. Even dangerous?
When I have to be.
I learned something tonight.
Does that mean it's my turn?
Oh, sure. Why not?
Oh, goody. This is fun, isn't it? Luke Spencer.
What about him?
I'm expecting a call from him tonight. I want to know all about him.
I don't know all about Luke Spencer. I don't think anybody does. Why are you asking?
Thinking of hiring him. Maybe even forming a partnership.
He already has a job.
I know. But he's ambitious, so I think he'd do better with me. Is he honest?
Yes, I'd say Luke is very honest.
How about hard working?
Well, he has 2 jobs right now. Last year, he managed the campus disco, and he went to school at the same time. Got better grades than most people.
Is he trustworthy? I mean, can you depend on him to do a job?
Look, I'm sure that you probably read about us in the newspapers, or I'm sure somebody told you about what happened last summer.
I picked up on some of it, yeah.
Well, I had to put my life in his hands a couple times, and I am still here.
Lucky for me.
As I said before, I couldn't tell you everything about Luke Spencer. I don't think he could do that himself. But, well, he's smart. He's shrewd, and he's probably just as tough as you are.
I'll bear that in mind.
But on the other hand, he is the most tender, gentle man.
Go on.
No.
Then let me. You're going to say the most gentle, tender man you'd ever known. If I didn't know you better, Laura, I'd say you're in love with that guy.